Okay, I've logged into my Solaris user here, and what we're going to do today, or right now, is we're going to work with groups. Let's take a look at what our users are here. So in order to see my users, I'm going to go DISP UID. In other words, display user identification information. I press enter, and it gives me a list of all the users. You'll notice at the very bottom of the screen here, it shows that I have a user bill, which I've logged in as here, and then I've changed over to my root role. I have a user called demo, demo 2, demo 3, demo 4, and demo 5. So I've got a couple of users that I can play with here. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going into working with groups here. So let me clear the screen, CLAR. I clear the screen here. When I typed in DISP UID, this basically was to show me what the users are. So let me try the same thing with global group information. DISP GID. In other words, I want to display group ID. If I press enter, you'll notice that these are all the groups that are created in here. There's a root, there's others, there's ADM, there's mail, so there's a staff group that's created here. Um, Nobody, no access, no FTP group and everything else. So I want to create a couple of groups in here. All right, so let me just type in CELAR. Oops. I gotta learn how to type right. CLEAR. Clear the screen here. So let's create a group. I'm going to create a group for music. Okay, so I'm going to create a group called music. So in order to create a group, I type in group add. Okay, which means I'm going to add a group. I type in -u, and this tells me I can put users into the group directly as I'm creating the group. So in other words, if I right now I'm going to go add the user demo, and I'm going to add the user demo 2, and it is going to be put in a group called music, and I'm going to call this group music. And if I press enter right now, there is an invalid system. In other words, there is something in here that I've put in that is wrong. Okay, take a look at this stuff here. All right, there's group add. All right, there's -AS for files, LDAP information here, and then it says here -u, and then it says user 1. Okay, I had group add, there's group add, there's the -u, there's -u here. Then there was demo, well, that was user 1 for so forth here, demo 2, right, which is the second one here. And then after this here, there was a -g information, right, which inside these square parentheses and square parentheses, and then there is the group here. Okay, so in other words, there's something in here that the system syntax didn't like at all here. Okay, so let's try to experiment. Let's look at this and see what would happen here. All right, let's just try something very simple. Okay, you're working on the concept of not adding any users. Let me just go this group add space music. Okay, so that worked. So therefore, it was something inside this syntax, the -u demo, which is one of my users, and the other users that didn't like it here. So let's just try, first of all, before I go any further, let's go disp GID, show what the group information is. And you'll notice the folder, or I'm sorry, not the folder, the group that I just created is called music. Let's clear the screen now. Now, here's the thing is, I use group add, so I can't use it again here unless I'm going to create another group here. So now what I have to do is I have to use group mod, GROUPMOD. Oops, gotta click inside my screen. GROUPMOD to add my users now to the group. So in other words, I type in group mod, okay, which is now basically showing me that this is my group that I've created here. Okay, I'm going to click out of here again here, make sure I'm inside the screen, go space. Now, instead of group add, I'm going to go group mod. Okay, there's not going to be a new renaming it. I'm just going to go to this and information here. Okay, so now I go to -u, right? And let's just try just adding one user to here. DEMO space music. Okay. And that worked. Okay. So at this point in time, let's see if I type this in. Will this work? Group demo. Okay, group didn't like it here. Let's try this. Groups demo. And it shows me that when I type in the command groups, not group, but groups, and the user account, it shows me that user was put inside a group called staff and is inside a group called music. Okay, so simplistically, all you're doing is you're using group add, group mod, and you're adding users onto this stuff. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go back one step further here. We had -u space demo music. That put the user into demo. All right, so let's just try this. Group mod -u space, and I'm going to add demo2 space and demo3 space music. Okay, and I press enter. See, now again, you'll see when I worked with one user, the syntax was okay. But as soon as I put in the second user in here, demo2 into music, I now have this problem. And one of the things that I want to show you is I'm going to try this. I'm going to take that whole command again, but you know how I was putting a space inside of it? Let's try this. See if there is no space. So now it's music. Now if I press enter here, all of a sudden it worked. Where, and again, let's just try this again here, groups, and let's go demo3, just to make sure. Oops, type it in wrong. Remember, key sensitivity, demo3, and it shows groups is demo3, but demo3 didn't get put into music. Let's try to see what happened here. Groups, demo2, demo2 got put into music. But when I did this comma here with multiple users inside here, it didn't work. If I really wanted to put into demo3 in here, I would just very simplistically just do up arrow right now, get back to the concept of group mod. And I can do this, and demo3 will get into here. All right.